Hi, my friends. In today's live, we're going to be talking about the North Node, its importance, and how it can guide you to find the purpose in your life. So many people reach out to me because they feel completely lost in life. They don't know what their mission is or their purpose in this incarnation. They have no idea what they're doing on the planet Earth. And if that happens to be you, this information is going to change your life because we're going to go deep into one of the most important parts of your natal chart, the North Node. When you learn about how to work with the North Node, you're going to discover what you're doing here and what your soul planned for this lifetime. The North Node is one of the most important components of your astrology chart. Knowing how to work with your North Node and understanding it, it's crucial for you and your path. The North Node are the lessons that you're supposed to learn in this lifetime, the things that we're supposed to focus on to feel the most fulfilled. The North Node and the South Node are sister signs, and they will sit opposite to each other in your natal chart. Your North Node represents your underdeveloped traits, while your South Node, your overdeveloped traits, because those are the lessons that you have carried over from your past lives. The South Node is your comfort zone. Those traits and lessons from your past, you're supposed to take and use them, but not live in them. You want to use them to help you develop your North Node traits. This is why learning your North and South Node is so important. The house they sit in and the sign they are into. The house will tell you what area of your life you need to put more focus on. The sign will give you the energy that you're supposed to be replicating in this lifetime, the energy that you're supposed to be following. For example, my North Node is in the ninth house, which is adventure, travel, wisdom, astrology, spirituality, philosophy, expansion, teaching. My North Node is in Aries, which is the sign of the self, is the self-starter, entrepreneur. Aries wants to make a statement, a splash in their lives. Aries wants to make it on their own. I'm literally living my North Node journey, doing what I do by learning about all these things and then teaching and sharing everything I've learned using my words, that's where I have felt the most fulfilled. You need to learn this information so you can reach your full potential. You don't want to stay too comfortable in your South Node. The universe don't like that. If you stay there, you're going to face roadblocks and challenges left and right because the universe will continue to push you to get out of your comfort zone because it wants you to learn and move into your North Node journey. There are so many things in your birth chart that talk about your life and your journey, but this is the one thing that screams, you need to pay attention to me. The South Node and the North Node work together. They're not actual planets, they are mathematical points that are calculated that take into account the relationship between the sun, the moon, and the earth at the time of your birth. The North Node is that point in your astrology chart that talks about where your soul wants you to go. Your North Node has been programmed into your astrology chart by your soul, giving you direction on what your soul wants you to do, what it wants you to experience, the things it wants to learn. the things it wants you to learn, the things it wants you to work towards too. The South Node is where you come from your past experiences, what you're good at, what you have mastered across multiple lifetimes that you've been here on Earth. The South Node is also what your soul wants you to release. It also has connection with your karma. Not only the karma that you have accumulated across multiple lifetimes that you've been here, but also the North Node representing the possibility for you to create new karma, especially if you cannot honor and develop the kind of life your soul put you here to develop. In learning this frees so much energy in your life because it gives you direction. As soon as you focus on that direction, your entire life will change. I don't want you to give you the impression that focusing on your North Node, that suddenly your life is going to be easy peasy. That's not the case. When you focus on your North Node, you're focusing on your destiny. You're walking your path towards what your soul had planned for you for this lifetime, but it isn't always easy. And it isn't always easy because the North Node is new territory. And whenever we throw ourselves headfirst into something new, it's really uncomfortable because your North Node completely pushes you away from your comfort zone. The point is, whether your life becomes more aligned or not with your destiny and what your soul had planned for you for this lifetime. Because when that happens, your entire life changes and you feel so much more fulfilled. Even if at times focusing on your North Node can bring up challenges, which it will. Now, go get your natal chart and find where your North Node is, what house it's in, and what sign. Same with your South Node. It's going to be opposite, both of them. Because now I'm going to tell you house by house what it means and your life purpose for each house. Are you ready? I am. All right. So if your North Node is in the 12th house, you are meant to embrace spirituality, your spiritual work, awakening, compassion, understanding, your intuition. The 12th house is one of the dark houses in astrology. So everything is going to be deep. It's going to be below the surface. It's going to be intense and it's going to be a transformative house. You need to understand that everything that you have gone through is leading you up to your purpose and your path. The life path is all about exploring your inner world, facing your inner fears, developing a deep connection with the universe. It's important to embrace solitude and introspection, which will help you on your path to your North Node. Whether it's meditation, subconscious reprogramming, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, and trusting your dreams. You're also here to help the collective, to heal others. Maybe helping people will help heal your own suffering. Looking at your sign in your North Node will help you understand even more this energy. That's the 12th house. Now, if your North Node is on the 11th house, your life journey will focus on friendship, community, the collective, and communitarian pursuits to share and instill the same vision that you do. The 11th house is also talking about your future, your aspirations. Everyone that has their North Node in the 11th house is a master manifester. If you put your mind to it, you can manifest everything really fast. Networking, collaboration, teamwork can all lead to you to feel most fulfilled. If your North Node is on the 10th house, you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be successful. You're meant to have some kind of recognition. There's a lot of celebrities on this placement. The 10th house is a house of career, public image, public reputation, your work, your job, your destiny may very well revolve around getting respect, your hard work and dedication, and strong sense of responsibility. Since you have the fourth house as your south node, the fourth house is all about family, structure, foundation, emotion, self-care. It's also about authority figures, but not you. This is other people telling you what to do. You may need to leave behind family drama. You may have to become the family leader. If your north node is in the ninth house, like me, this is all about leveling up. It's about higher levels of consciousness, exploring spirituality, exploring astrology, philosophy, higher education, learning new things, but also teaching others the things that you have learned. Sharing with others your wisdom and your own words. This is all about seeking the truth and exploring deeper understanding of the world that we live in. This house is also the house of adventures, being spontaneous. This is the house related to Sagittarius. Maybe you're meant to travel the world, travel and explore different texts, different cultures, foods, way of thinking, ways to expand your own mind. We're supposed to take risk in this lifetime. With your south node being in the third house, you're not to think small, not to think about just one detail. You're supposed to see the big picture. Also, people with their north node in the ninth house are supposed to level up in literally everything, every stage of your life. That is something that you really should focus on. How can I get better at this thing that I'm passionate about? How can I get better at anything? Now, if your north node is on the eighth house, this lifetime is all about transformation, rebirth, about everything hidden beneath the surface. This is another dark house in astrology. It's very intense. You need to embrace that intensity in your life. You need to honor the transformation that is going on in your life. This house is all about exploring the mysteries in your life, psychological insights, spirituality, and the meaning of everything. And most importantly, embracing the cycles of beginning and endings. Your sole purpose is to come into this lifetime to cancel out and stop a karmic pattern that you've had in past lives, that you were continuing to do over and over and over again. In this lifetime, you need to figure out what this karmic pattern is. Your soul came into this very determined mission to cancel out this karmic pattern. This is going to be something that you struggle with. Maybe some trauma you've endured, maybe it's some family cycle that you need to cut out. This may sound scary, but your north node in the eighth house, you are rewarded the most for completing your north node journey. So make sure that you look at the sign your north node is in. This is going to give you some clues on what this karma is all about also. Also, your north node in the eighth house is about developing trust and vulnerability within your relationships and your friendships. If your north node is in the seventh house, your soul's journey is all about learning who you are deep down when you are in relationship or having a deep connection with someone. This is all about partnerships and relationships and romance. I want you to think about Libra energy. You want to be embracing harmony and balance of relationships, cooperation, and connection with others. It's not just about learning how to be in a relationship. Your life purpose is not to be in a relationship, is to know who you are when you are in a relationship. It's the balance, the value of the connection in your life, both your personal and professional relationships. If your North Node is in the 6th house, you in this lifetime are meant to service health and your daily routines, as well as your fitness journey and your nutritional journey. I want you to think about Virgo energy, even though your North Node may not be in Virgo, because Virgo is all about being in service to others. So your goal in this lifetime is to figure out how to be of service to others. Now, the sign your North Node is in will give you more information as to how you're going to be in service to others. Focusing on your task and daily routines is so very important. You also need to focus on how to be the best version of yourself nutritionally as well as fitness wise. Focus on your habits. If your North Node is on the 5th house, your main focus is on creativity, your expression, your inner child, pleasure, literally having fun. This is your lifetime to have fun and to act like a child, not childish, like a child. You also need to do a lot of inner child healing work, taking more risk and expressing yourself more authentically. If you don't know how to do this, look at your sign, the sign your North Node is in, and that will give you some clues. This will show you how you're meant to express yourself creatively in relationships and romance will also have a huge part in your growth and self-discovery in this lifetime. The 5th house is the house of pleasure. So don't take life too seriously. If your North Node is in the 4th house, your life purpose is focused on your roots, your home, your family, your foundation, emotional security, inner world, structural foundation, and your defined feminine energy. You need to build a strong foundation in this lifetime, one that leaves you feeling secure and safe, one where you can express yourself emotionally. That sense of security is going to be so important for you to have that home base that you can always return to, where you can find solitude and regroup. You're also going to be balancing your feminine and masculine energy. Look at your Mars for the masculine and the Venus for your feminine, in which house and sign they're both in. And that will give you some more clues. This will give you information as to how to balance them. Lots of Cancer energy. You are nurturing yourself in this lifetime. Knowing the sign your North Node is will tell you where you are putting those nurturing qualities and the how. If your North Node is on the 3rd house, your life purpose is communication, the mind, learning, thinking, and community involvement. You're also are going to be using your voice a lot in this lifetime. So don't be afraid to speak your mind. The sign where your North Node is in will show you the style and how and what avenues. You can also become a community leader where you are going to use your voice and speaking your truth in the community. Part of this journey is developing your communication skills, seeking knowledge through travel and education. Sometimes third house placements find it hard to sort out their thoughts. So it's not always easy, not always comfortable placement. Something that is going to help you is writing, writing everything out, journaling, writing your manifestation, whatever that is. Writing as a form of communication is really going to help you out and to sort your thoughts. If your North Node is on the second house, your life purpose is intertwined with your value and self-worth, your material possessions, and your abundance. Your journey is to value yourself, to be self-reliant, especially financial stability. Find your second house ruler, and that will tell you where you're going to find the most financial abundance, where you can make the most money. To find the ruler, you find where your second house starts in, even if it's just a little bit, okay? The houses, you look at the wheel where the house starts, the sign, even if most of the house is in a different sign, where it starts, even if it's just a sliver, that's the ruler, okay? So find the ruler where the second house starts in, and then you'll find the planetary ruler for that sign. Okay. For example, if the second house starts in Sagittarius, Sag is ruled by Jupiter. Then you're going to find where Jupiter is in your sign and what house Jupiter is in. Okay. And that is the area that you're in your life that you're going to make the most money. Now, if the North Node is in the first house, your life purpose is defining yourself of identity. Right now, identity work is essential for you. This lifetime is about discovering who you are and asserting your authority. You need to find your own independence. It's about defining independence. It's about finding your own self-expression. It's about being passionate about something. Find that one thing that you are so passionate about and pursue it. The sign that your North Node is in is going to give you that first step to develop your identity and what your true passion is. So don't be afraid to be bold in this lifetime and speak your mind and be spontaneous. And there you have it. Okay, guys, I hope you have found this helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions for me, and if you want me to explore a little bit more about these topics, maybe how you can make more money, how you can find the person that you're going to marry, things like that. All of that you can find in your chart. So let me know if you want me to explore more of these astrology topics, and I'll see you in the group. Bye.